Minnesota versus Carolina. Cam.
Hey everybody, it's the...
Get it, man.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium
Wonder
in
Rama shit,
Minneapolis.
me and my conglomerate
Up,
show them on anonymous. Ooh, I love this field.
Between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
This field is nice. All right. Purple versus blue.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know you
Wonder
know
Rama
better than
shit,
I.
me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous.
So what do you do?
Yeah,
That's bang with your brain.
You bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Good shit, Benjamin.
With it over the middle.
Yes, sir!
Down, but able to slip
that's what the fuck
35.
I'm talking about.
A Carolina first, Newton to Benjamin.
And we got it out right before we got set.
Is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field, and for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit.
Benjamin, are you trying to have a big game?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
To throw on second down is Newton.
Ah!
There, a nice hit.
That would have been nice if he had held on.
And brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit
I'm gonna keep feeding you though.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's
I'm gonna keep
hands.
feeding you, Big Calvin.
Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play.
That's our linebacker. You know what?
Throwing on third down, Newton steps away to his left. Looking left side and
okay.
It to Thomas.
I like that. We still gonna go for it though.
Time as that leads us to a fourth down.
We going for it.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
You gotta watch 55.
You gotta get his attention.
55.
Because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
55 heavy.
They found the right spot for the completion.
Awesome and more.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision.
Man.
Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field
right,
position. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk?
Oh, they got a good offense.
I'm sure
that wasn't smart.
I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call. They don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. On second down, Cook. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Already in field goal range.
2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Do I want to go nickel? I don't never do. I'm never successful in the nickel.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Yes, sir. I like that.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers put their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when
if I
you
had
can
just
play
punted
or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it.
Damn, man, Benjamin didn't drop that pass, bro. It's not
now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along.
But the Rama shit, nigga knocking conglomerate. So it made a lot of me.
Plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Bro, you are getting them passes off.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Okay, bro, let's keep him off guard, man. Go no huddle.
32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Come on, Calvin.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Benjamin's got it.
Oh, Benjamin ain't bullshitting.
40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move.
Already 3 catches.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
I don't like this.
If they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities.
They gotta get beat. All 55 coming for the pressure. 55 coming for the pressure.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Catch here, left side.
Oh, shit. Stay in bounds. Oh, what the fuck?
They give him 13
bro,
yards
just bail.
to play in a fresh set of downs.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Outside linebacker.
On first down, it's Newton.
Damn, I knew that would get me sooner or later.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
There's right there, okay.
From the 50, Newton. Eluding the pressure right.
Good shit, Cam.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Yes, sir.
So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
McCaffrey on the counter. He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
All right.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And
that was a face mask, but it's cool. We got the first down. Cam saving energy.
They move the chains.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And on the ground they go with a running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
All right, Cam. Real quick check down.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
Damn, bro.
And he's taken down. Eric Kendricks coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long, it's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts.
I like it up time. It can then get tired. Probably could have had a better chance to get the 1st down. Also,
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
They don't trust Cousins.
They must don't trust Cousins. Speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. It may not be a big-time blitzer.
Hell, he really running that bitch.
He knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He'll find his man on the comeback.
Ah! Let it be inches.
To the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after
I thought that was going to be
receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
First down, here's the run.
Got him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind
got his ass.
Scrimmage. The loss of a full
2 of them things, man. Already.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and
that's a
flies in
throw.
like a missile to stop that
throw,
behind the
fellas.
line of scrimmage.
That's a throw, fellas. Screen. Got his ass again. Oh, he missed the tackle. What the fuck?
Here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of
they are playing extremely conservative. I gotta give it to these niggas.
Down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can
come on, Peppers, get back there.
Every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just
punt that ball.
The feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off. Right? You don't have the ball.
Punt that ball, man.
And you come back.
Punt that ball for me.
Down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
What you got, Tig in? What you got, Tig in?
And then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Oh my God, that moves was crazy.
21 yards. Well done on the return.
I'm liking this so far.
Take over now, 1st and 10.
I'm liking this.
Our eyes shift now to the Vikings defense. And as we're going to see right here, they have been laying some pretty electrifying hits in this one.
And these are for real. Okay, as you watch, think about putting yourself in that spot, about being the ball carrier or the receiver.
I don't want to.
Yeah, they are hitting tough.
It is something else.
Minnesota always had a good defense, though. Well, a solid defense.
This is for real.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Let's run this ball, man. Establish the run.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play action.
To throw on second down. Newton.
Okay, Benjamin. Man, you are killing it.
And he'll have it past
Boy, they can't stop, bro.
Before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 41.
Go for a screen. Let's see, what an outside linebacker at, man? 55, because he pretty quick. Can we get it off?
Back to throw, Newton.
Got him!
They go screen, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the
damn, they are fast
line.
as shit.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass.
Oh, can't get a touchdown.
Second and 3.
2 safeties in the back, so I can't go deep. Put him in motion.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all playing good, man.
It's a 7-yard gain there.
Y'all playing good.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
Spit that Wonder Rama shit. Me and my conglomerate shall remain anonymous. Okay, go bang, boy, your brain. Let's run the shit. Alright, man. I don't know how I feel about this play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
There you go. Go out of
bounds.
bounds.
To his fullback. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Let's see.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Gotta get a first down. 2nd and 2. All right, Sam, give me some motion. Give me some motion. Mike could throw it. Throw him on. Matter of fact, let's do it.
To throw is Newton. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds,
first down.
taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no
they
one was
can't
open.
stop.
So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks
damn,
up
I should
a
have
first
put
down.
Benjamin in. Go for a goal line fade. Oh yeah, they're prepared for the throw. Nah.
Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right.
Touchdown! Yes, sir!
Touchdown.
Oh man, we on it today. We on that shit today, man.
Able to strike for 6.
That should have been Benjamin,
He was
though.
able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great
I
play
like that,
offensively.
man. Just like the last game. All right, man. See if they're gonna run this motherfucker, man. They got a lot of weapons, man, at receiver, though. So whenever they start throwing, it's gonna get crazy. Oh, shit.
First down. Here's Cousins.
See what I'm saying? I spoke it into existence. As soon as I said it, they threw that bitch.
Before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right.
Get out the
foot,
4. I mean, get out the
18
5 too, man.
I do have to admit,
They
like
probably
it
sense the
when
momentum
it all comes
shifting.
together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it,
All right, now they're gonna
comes
run it.
together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Doing a
No,
little
no.
tap. to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Great job by her.
Oh, they got me! Oh, damn! I dropped the pick, expecting the. Oh, I was expecting the run.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't.
Bruh, hands was on it, man. He ran into his man.
Like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for
Cousins. Oh, shit.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Hey, Cook can break a lot of tackles, I see.
Just on the other side of midfield.
Now they're going to run it on this 3rd and 2. Ain't no way y'all can throw it.
It's 3rd down.
Ain't no way.
Throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's a reason.
Whoa, who that's on? That better be on Vikings. It better not be on us for approaching.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one
yes, sir.
If someone trying to cover them,
false start.
But they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch.
Now they're going to throw it.
They think they're going to win those, too.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7.
Watch that tight end. Watch the tight end.
They'll throw again. Cousins. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch.
My bad. I should have stuck with Cook playing with Luke because I had the safety guard and the tight end.
13 yards and it moves the sticks.
And that's how you pick up a
way to move the chains, though.
Not only does he make the catch,
that's my fault,
but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Damn, missed another pick.
There jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Open.
Damn, bro.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I've been preparing for the fucking run this whole time. They throwing that shit.
And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a point.
Now they run it. This happens every time.
You lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
often
alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yes, sir.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield.
Keep another field goal.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Yes!
Been sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Yeah.
And he couldn't hang on to it through.
Y'all did a good drive, though. I cannot lie. That's right. Keep him in the field goal.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Damn, they double tackled that nigga.
To the 26-yard line.
You shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well.
Ah!
And so going to key on that. They thought they could
got
open
to your boy.
And have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Now Newton. This is
good shit, Olsen. Boy, man, my receivers on they shit tonight.
35. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina 1st down.
Damn, I'm proud of these receivers, bro.
Tight end, and look at the size of these players now.
They're getting a lot of pressure on them.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
I forgot about you, Benjamin.
Great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Twisting away.
The shit, McCaffrey.
Get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Newton now to throw.
Damn, that's a badass sack.
The Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him for a loss of 5. Well, they go
cool, it's cool. I ain't tripping.
Nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Damn! No flag.
He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Cool.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it
Look at that weak-ass punt.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. 12 yards on the return that time.
Come on, fellas. Try to limit them to a field goal, man. Fuck that. No, get a 3 and out.
To take over again. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game.
Damn, 33?
And the defense on the other side.
Maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
everybody throwing that bitch, though. I fuck with
they
that.
just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't
ain't
exactly
playing
feel like they've
conservative.
handled the offense. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for.
Bro?
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Finding his safety valve here.
Yes, 3 and out.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's a gain of 6
Damn,
on the play.
Cook got a lot of
and that's going to
touches.
make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for
like
touchdown
ass
pass
up
number
with
2 here in the 2nd quarter. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route
is
extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more
tight
ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Fuck,
and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43.
It always takes me a while to heat up with McCaffrey, bro.
And it'll be 2nd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
Oh!
Flush to his right. And a hit jarred.
Damn, you dropped it.
It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
Good shit.
He's got his target. That's more.
Damn, you can't juke for nothing. I love that play.
A big gain of 31 on third down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
All right.
So now then, the big play has
7 minutes, man, coming up.
The 30 now, 1st and 10.
We need a touchdown, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn! Yo, 55 is a beast. Oh, his last name is Barr. Okay, I'm glad I know who that is, man. I gotta watch you.
Swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a
get some spacing.
Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton.
Oh my God, bro, they are getting back there, bro.
Down, sacked back at the 31. Daniil Hunter.
Like we finna kick a field goal, bro. We don't get our shit together.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Bro, this dude is staying open all day. Benjamin and turned it to 7-11. 5 catches, 77 yards.
For the ball game. It's a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn,
the play
McCaffrey
goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4.
I don't want to come this far, man, and not score.
Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block it. But short of that, the quarterback has to do make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
Damn,
they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal.
Call a time now, man. Get our juice up.
Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Should I go for a screen? Fuck it.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Something different. Let's see. What happened?
Now Newton. Again has it complete.
Ah! No touchdown!
And he'll take this into the end.
Another one!
Carolina.
Man, that's my weapon, bro. Take it in the screen.
And the Panthers add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him. Let him do the rest.
You know, he probably
wow, I was not expecting that.
I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. That timeout paid off. Alright, dude. Alright, dude.
They start the drive with Cook.
This motherfucker is a fucking strong ass nigga, man.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about
3
Luke
minutes.
Kuechly, you
3
can't
minutes.
talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence.
Oh, I hate when y'all do
and how he
that.
controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times, while should make checks.
Yes, sir.
Just like a
Yo, he is every,
to get him into
bruh,
the
every
defense.
fucking pass is to this dude.
How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They going to
That is
cook
the
for
first time that
everything.
they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense. Because
Oh, I don't
he's
know
doing
which
that
way I
kind
should
of
have
work.
went.
It
I
really
might have should have
hurts you
stayed on the right
back end.
side.
And even though it's an incompletion,
again, a hell of
I think
a
they're
game.
going back to that well. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least a little.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Can I reverse this?
Green 39! Green 39!
Good shit.
It's a gain of 4.
We did a hesitation. It worked.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame.
All right,
trying to
Benjamin, what's
tackle
on
it.
you?
That's what you're looking for.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
All right, 2 minute
He'll be
warning.
brought down right
Damn,
at
I
the
thought I could have got it to
45-yard
Benjamin.
line.
That D-line
It'll
got
be a
back there.
3-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
2 minutes.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now it's Newton.
Good shit.
It's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford, we knew he was a threat running it and catching it. And any way you can get the ball in his hands, he wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80
I like
receptions,
that.
also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to package him, I do think his running production will increase in 2018. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's Newton now on second down.
Ah!
Side and completing it to Thomas. And the stop here will come
Let's
at the
run that back.
38-yard line. That
31,
catch good
31.
for 5. It's third down.
What the fuck?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
4th and inches.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And they'll run it here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
trip. All right. Benjamin.
On second down, here's Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin.
Oh my God!
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Yo!
A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Damn, bro.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. A final shot before the break.
Touchdown! What the fuck?
Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers are able to
Wow, I was not expecting that. Bro, you're playing perfect.
Examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Man, I'm glad, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
I ain't playing that right.
They run again.
Damn! Bro is missing tackles.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of
Cook
downs.
ass.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
See what we doing?
A first down throw for Cousins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn! Bro is lighting us up.
Here at about the 42. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse.
I need everybody
incomplete
outside,
pass
bro.
on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They'll try and set up the
Damn,
screen.
touchdown.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Damn, I got through the gap still missing. Yeah, I know Cook's hard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
God damn, bro.
You know that
Luke ain't even got a pick
it's not
here.
my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's...
Oh, we got cut by Jefferson.
Into the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. In for the score. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
All right, they came back on us.
Bailey now to kick this one away. Getting set to go again, we get a peek at Kelvin Benjamin as he heads back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him,
Calvin should
it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
Ooh, that was close.
Incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Damn, Camden already threw 3 touchdowns.
A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Here's Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken.
Yeah, he got over 100.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this one close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Cousins now on 2nd down.
Yes, sir. Huge. Finally sacked his ass.
Cousins goes down. Julius Peppers in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
3rd and long for Cousins.
Damn!
He's got a man wide open. Complete.
Oh, man, we fucking up, bro.
Just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down.
Come on, man. We got to stop him on this 3rd down,
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Come on, D.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players.
I'm going to hold it down on offense. One more shot.
If you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the
Damn!
Nice play. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 60 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
What the fuck?
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Wow. 14 zips so far.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive.
Oh, what the fuck? He didn't even run.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And an alley to run, and avoids the contact.
Anderson got to get out, bro.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Newton on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47.
Oh, I'm glad you went out of bounds.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They're making it look easy out there. Another
Anderson
first down. So far on this
too
drive,
hurt
let me
to
do
play
this little
now.
bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47.
I know. Little comeback route.
Newton to throw.
Bro, he can't do no wrong in this game.
He goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive.
Bruh is on
To
fire.
defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
All right, put more over there. Put Samuel in.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Cam's going to run the option right. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Take it.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Good shit.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
35.
5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. To throw is Newton.
Oh my God, Anderson, you gotta get out, bro. Gotta get out. You too hurt, bro. Bro, hurt.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and
all right,
find
one
something.
possession game.
There's nothing available there for him.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Let the defense handle this, man. I got to focus on offense. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Jesus Christ, man.
They'll run with Cook. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Falls up, man. Fourth quarter.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more.
Luke ain't got a pick yet. Nobody threw interception.
On EA Sports.
They whooped our ass 14-7 in the third quarter.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Fuck no, we
It's
ain't
the
scored
Vikings in
10
possession of the
3-15.
football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
How they get 15 points? Oh, 2-point conversion.
They give it to him running left. Trying to turn the corner, but they string
I'm
him
into a
out and
field
stop
goal,
him
man.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there.
We
They're
gotta
gonna
step
need to
it
come
up in
with
this
something
quarter,
better
man.
here on 3rd and
Down
goal.
package.
So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprinting out to one side or the other, and giving him an opportunity that if it breaks down, he can take off and
I'm
run
gonna get
for
that
it.
fucking
They're able to hold
interception.
him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and...
Oh shit, y'all gonna go for it? Let's go, goddammit!
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
Huge
They're
mistake.
turned away on 4th and
Huge
goal.
mistake.
And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand.
Huge
So
mistake.
the defense has to stay
Can't
out and
believe
get
y'all ain't
one
kick that
more
easy-ass
stop.
field
They were
goal.
able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Touchdown, bitch. Game over. Game over.
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 95 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Damn, one fucking play, man. Y'all should have kicked that field goal. That quick momentum shifted.
And now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
2-point conversion, man. Look, it's a 2-possession game. Let's go, Benjamin.
Here's Newton.
Damn!
Pass incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watching Cook. I'm watching Cook.
Cousins on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Come on, cousins. I
So
need
he can't
that
hang
pick.
on, and as I watch that unfold,
You gonna give it
an
to
expression
me.
that I've heard.
You gonna give me that
I don't
goddamn
know, but
pick.
you're gonna get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Told you. I just told you.
Again, it's intercepted.
I told you was gonna give me that pick. Fuck wrong with you?
These guys are gonna take over at the
You gotta speak it into existence. I just did it.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Oh, he was fucked either way.
Carolina getting set to take the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now
Play
on first and
smart,
10.
Cam.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact.
Cam ain't even running for 100
100
in this game because I've been able to throw.
He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Implement, can you? Nah, there's no point of throwing.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Shifts free at the 15. It's a good game.
Bro, I'm finna go for $150.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Game over, bro.
Touchdown Panthers. Olsen.
Game over, bro.
4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He can...
Luka already got his interception, so I feel great on defense now. He got what he... Nah, I know they finna throw this in my
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Damn. That you should have been going to Rudolph.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's his dude, first catch of the game.
20 big ones in a first
It's a
down.
whole nother game if you got like
Let's
four,
face it,
5
they
catches
need a lot of
already.
things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
What the
Able
fuck?
to complete this with a Tyler Conklin. And he's going to get this deep on a
Oh, they
carry
called
on
me
the side of
lacking
the field.
heart.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Again, it's Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And he said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll run for it with Cook, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He'll get it up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
Damn. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it.
Can't fight it. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
That is not what I want.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case,
God damn.
Turning point they need. Picked off at the 17. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to score.
Wow.
It's a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins taking it in from 7 yards away. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
This one should have gone in favor of the defense, don't you think? They flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the field. and ends up getting a completion to his big tight end.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Shamar Stephen in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Throwing is Newton. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from taking off that much.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. From the 50, Newton. Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Come on, man. We got a goddamn score, man.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. The shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught.
Woo! What? He caught that!
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here.
Damn!
3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Yo. Shit, where the fuck is empty Panther? Where to play at? You know what I'm looking for.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Newton. Dump this out to his
fuck, I can't, man. Don't find a play I was looking for.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw, Newton. And this is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push the
full
lead
time
up
now,
to
so I
8.
gotta score a touchdown.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now out comes Minnesota.
No pick.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Fuck on the shot, man.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Out of the gun, Newton.
Oh, my God.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Here's the Panthers defense as they get set to go again. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
Well, anything would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that here on the next drive. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, Cousins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. Open man. Thielen is complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Why would you run?
And they go backwards.
That's
here.
stupid.
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
How did I miss that sack?
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They're tired.
Cousins again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Thomas Davis. He's at the 50.
Come on, big guy.
He's at the 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Man, strange game, man. Oh, that was strange. They should have called the timeout, man.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. From the gun, Newton. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
That's why I went for the two-point conversion.
Vikings. A big play there. 75 yards. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Throwing here, Newton. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 2nd and 10, Newton again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.